Hello Aquarius, welcome to your reading. Happy New Year to you. It's the 8th of January 2026. I'm going to pull you guys a love tarot reading, see what you got going on in the world of love. Please take what resonates, leave what doesn't. It's a collective reading. The messages won't be for all of you. If the message fits, you will know. So let's see what's going on for Aquarius in love and connections and relationships and all that kind of stuff. What have we got for Aquarius in love? For Aquarius in love. Messages for Aquarius in love. Okay, straight off. Nine of Wands in reverse, the Moon in reverse, the Queen of Pentacles in the upright, and the High Priestess in reverse. So, some kind of truth or mystery or hidden agenda or hidden truth, confusion, illusion, possible deception, or heavy energy of that kind of thing. Feeling overwhelmed, discouraged, trying to stay balanced, stable within yourself or the other person is. But yeah, quite a lot of deflated, confusing, hidden energy here. Or confusion, lack of understanding, just wondering what's going on in general. I'm going to take that. No, I'm not. We'll see if it comes back. We'll see if it comes back. If it's meant to come out, it'll come out. So, why is the Moon here for Aquarius in love? Why is the Moon here for Aquarius in love? Ten of Cups in reverse. I guess it came out again. So, some sort of separation, disconnection, disharmony, broken relationship. And some confusion perhaps as to why that's come about, or some possible hidden, secret, deceptive energy around that. Nine of Wands in reverse. Why is it here for Aquarius in love? Queen of Swords in the upright. This could be you, Aquarius. Looking for clarity, logic, truth. Looking to cut through the nonsense and get to the, well, the heart of the matter. But the Queen of Swords kind of takes her heart and emotions out of things and uses her mind and her logic. She's not kind of interested in emotions too much. She's interested in getting to the truth of a matter, finding clarity. Queen of Pentacles in the upright. Why is she here for Aquarius in love? The Hanged Man. Pausing, surrendering, letting go. Also possibly thinking about sacrifice and what you've sacrificed or what they've sacrificed, or sacrifice in general within love. Trying to see things from a new perspective. Trying to see things with a clear mind. In truth and clarity. And wisdom perhaps. Trying to understand. High Priestess. Why is she here for Aquarius in love? Ten of Swords. Feeling very betrayed by something. Very betrayed. So as in the beginning of the reading, I sort of, with the Moon and the High Priestess, I sensed that energy of some sort of deception or betrayal. And there it is again in the Ten of Swords. So you could be feeling quite betrayed, Aquarius, quite in pain and kind of at rock bottom, as it were, in a very dark place. Why is the Ten of Cups here in its reverse energy for Aquarius in love? The Chariot. Going forward. You want some sort of clarity so you can go forward in a situation. Or you are dealing with this and going forward regardless. Or you want truth and clarity in order to progress within this situation, this connection. The Hanged Man. Why is he here for Aquarius in love? Four of Pentacles. Holding on to stability, holding on to your abundance, your balance, holding on to your finances perhaps. Sitting, holding on to what you've got. And again, thinking about sacrifice here. What you might have already sacrificed, or what you might have to sacrifice, or what they have to, however the energy fits. There's something here about stability, sacrifice, what you will gain and what you will lose, and what you want to hold on to and not lose. Perhaps trying to keep a balance within yourself and holding on to your own stability, your own balance. Ten of Swords. Why is it here for Aquarius in love? Six of Swords. Moving on, transitioning. Moving on to calmer waters. Moving on to a more balanced, calm energy. You want to move forwards to calm and out of any sort of chaos or confusion. Queen of Swords. Why is she here for Aquarius in love? Page of Pentacles. Looking for stability. Looking for stable, calm, balance. Looking to balance a situation, looking for clarity, for calm. I keep getting that. Really wanting to balance a situation. Tell me about the Chariot and why it's here for Aquarius in love. Page of Swords in the reverse. Not receiving communication, wanting to go forward, wanting to receive clarity, truth, facts, wanting to lay it on the table and just get to the bottom of this in order to move forward in one way or the other. But not receiving it, possibly. Not receiving any clarity. Not receiving the information that you need in order to move forward. Four of Pentacles. Two of Cups. So perhaps this is about working together. You're not feeling or being on the same page. Now, the Two of Cups, this is strange. The Two of Cups, when I was shuffling at the very beginning of the reading, it kind of flipped out, but it was in its reverse form. And now it's come out in its upright form. So that's quite confusing. So there is some sort of connection here. Some union, some sort of partnership. But I'm feeling it's a little bit up and down at the moment. It's not quite as together as it could be. I think this is more about working with someone on the same page, working on the same team, going towards the same goal. Six of Swords. Ten of Cups in the reverse again. But there is some sort of, you're not working together, you're not kind of agreeing on something, you're separated on something, you're Something's broken, in disharmony, not, you know, something's just not quite right. And you're both maybe wondering how to bring balance to this situation. Page of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles again. A lot of pentacle energy here. So this could be to do with money, perhaps. Money or shared finances or money in general. This could also be to do with family or a family member. Perhaps an older lady, an older, you know, perhaps a mother or a grandmother or an aunt or... Tell me about the Two of Cups. Why it's here for Aquarius in love. Three of Wands in reverse. Lack of progression, lack of growth, delay, no direction, no plan in place. Ten of Cups, it's here twice for Aquarius. What does Aquarius need to know about the Ten of Cups in its reverse energy? The World in reverse, something's unfinished, incomplete, there's a lack of closure, a lack of clarity. Once again, the energy and the messages are just repeating because this is what the energy is at the moment. Something's unfinished, up in the air, in the balance. Page of Swords in reverse. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Sort of holding out or depending on someone or some sort of communication with regards to the stability and the balance of this situation, or depending on this turning back around. Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. This is some sort of emotional fulfillment. This is something that you want to come back around. This is something that you want to fix because you feel that it emotionally fulfills you. It is your wish, your emotional wish, your heart's desire. Nine of Cups. Why is it here for Aquarius in love? Tell me about the Nine of Cups. Three of Cups in reverse. Someone's distancing themselves or keeping themselves to themselves, closing up on this, closing themselves to this, not working with you, not talking to you, not communicating to you, not kind of, you know, bringing a resolution to this. Shutting themselves away perhaps and emotionally detaching themselves. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. The Tower in reverse. Avoiding a tower moment. Like I said, someone's shutting themselves off from this, not wanting to deal with this, not wanting to, just avoiding a tower moment. Avoiding a moment of change and transformation, avoiding dealing with whatever this is. Three of Wands in reverse. Why is it here for Aquarius in love? Five of Wands in reverse. Staying out of conflict, not rocking the boat, treading on eggshells, not wanting to create any sort of conflict or chaos. Just not going there, staying away. The World in reverse. Ten of Wands in reverse. Someone's releasing this, letting it go. Releasing it and letting it go. Alright, I'm going to put these this way in the same order that they came out, but I want to just look a bit deeper into this. So I'm going to just pause a minute, move the cards this way, and then I'll be back. One momento. Alright, Aquarius. So we're very much aware that something is at an end and someone is shut off. Maybe this is you, maybe this is them, but I just want to know a little bit more about the situation itself. So, what's the Tower for Aquarius in love in its reverse energy? What's the avoidance? What's the resistance? Why isn't this person, or why isn't Aquarius or Aquarius's person going through the Tower moment? Why is the Tower here for Aquarius in love? Strength in reverse, because someone hasn't got the courage and the strength and the confidence to do it, to face it, to deal with it. They have not got the strength to deal with it, to face it head on. So with that resistance energy, what's with the Chariot energy? What's the Chariot for Aquarius in love? What's the Chariot for Aquarius in love? Why is the Chariot here? Tell me about the Chariot. The Hermit in reverse. Wanting to go forward with the Chariot, but stopping themselves with the Hermit. No direction, they're not quite sure. They might want to bring this back around or reconcile or make this happen, but at the moment they're very much shut off from it, shut away, not dealing with it. And tell me about the Ten of Wands in reverse. What's the burden for Aquarius in love? Tell me about the Ten of Wands in reverse. The Moon in reverse. So they're trying to, or you're trying to let go of some sort of burden here. Let go. This has possibly become quite overwhelming and a lot of confusion, emotions, thoughts. Insecurities. Trying to see clearly, kind of possibly taking a break out, a time out, pausing for a moment just to release some of the weight on their shoulders or your shoulders or whoever shoulders the weight is on, or both of yours. Perhaps you're just taking a time out for a moment and seeing, you know, just sitting for a moment and letting some kind of calm energy resume, or some calmness come about the situation here. Tell me about the High Priestess. What's the confusion? What's the mystery? What's hidden? What's the secrets? What's the High Priestess? Tell me about the High Priestess for Aquarius in love. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. The situation is not stable and they're not sure why, you're not sure why, you don't know, or they don't know why this is not happening or turning around. It's not stable at the moment. It's up in the air at the moment. They don't know what's going on at the moment, so perhaps they're going to get back to you at some point. Tell me more about that Two of Cups for Aquarius in love. Tell me about the Two of Cups. Five of Wands in reverse. Some sort of conflict here. Trying to find peace, not being on the same page, or there's some sort of conflict here that's kind of affecting this situation. Wanting peace, wanting to bring back balance. Avoiding some sort of ending, perhaps taking a time out in order to salvage something from all of this. Having some time apart so you can just try and possibly reconcile or come back before everything is lost, sort of thing, just to take a time out before any more damage is done. Tell me about that Ten of Cups in reverse. It's here twice. Tell me about the Ten of Cups for Aquarius in love. Tell me about the Ten of Cups. The Devil on one and the Three of Pentacles in the other. So someone needs to release something here with the Devil energy. Someone is attached to something or held by something that they struggle to release themselves from. Someone wants to work together, communicate, be on the same page, but they're perhaps dealing with something that's a little bit heavy for them. And they kind of perhaps need to resolve that and deal with that before they can work together with you to find a resolution or some sort of peace or some sort of reconciliation. Tell me about the World in its reverse energy, this incomplete, lack of closure, unfinished business. Tell me about the World in reverse energy for Aquarius in love. The Star in the upright, so left incomplete, left lack of closure for a minute, but hope that perhaps it can come back around and be reconciled, and that, yeah, having hope and faith that there's light at the end of the tunnel and something can be renewed. But at the moment, okay, I'll just show you that. A card just flipped up over onto my wrist. So what is that? Six of Swords in reverse. Yeah, there it is. Unfinished business. This incomplete. Someone's really dealing with something here, really resisting, and they can't deal with it at the moment. They can't resolve it. They can't, you know, they're not ready to deal with this, to resolve this, they're just not ready. So they're resisting this at the moment, or perhaps they're hopeful that they can and sort something out in the future with you, or you're hopeful that they'll come back around and, you know, this can be reconciled. So I think I'm probably coming towards the end of your reading, Aquarius, because I don't think this is kind of what the energy is. Let me draw one from the last of each decks that are, oh wow, okay. I've taken 3 cards from the last of the decks that are there, and the first card I drew from this deck came out on top of the Hanged Man, and guess what it is? The Hanged Man. So again, just this is kind of just stuck in the air for the minute. 2 of Wands, the 8 of Cups, looking towards the future, putting a plan and just thinking ahead. Holding on. I mean, this has come out on top of the 4 of Pentacles, so someone's kind of holding on and someone's thinking ahead and thinking, well, how long am I going to kind of wait around in this energy of, well, waiting around. And the Eight of Cups coming out on top of the Five of Wands, walking away, time to move on, letting go. Heavy, kind of heavy energy that is kind of self-explanatory. It's time to let this go, or if you wait and hang on and wait around, and you can't kind of live your life through other people, you have to live your own life. So how long are you going to kind of stay in a stuck energy before you allow yourself to move on and move towards, or keep going, keep moving, keep living, you know? I'm going to put these into their suits. Just one moment. So Aquarius, yeah, it is what it is. You're very much at the point of making a decision here. Are you going to move on, or are you going to stick with it? You're feeling very betrayed by this, very disappointed, very dark. It is not leaving you in a good place at all. So there's no growth, no progression. It's in the air. It is what it is, and it's for you to make the decision as to whether you're going to move this on and move forward, or whether you're going to stick around and wait for possibilities and maybes and we'll sees, and sort of in the energy that you're at now. So to stay stuck or to move forward, that choice is yours and yours alone. Until next time, take care, Aquarius. Bye bye.